Friends coming for dinner and your silverware is looking a little bit dingy? Well, good thing our cleaning made easy expert, the queen of clean, Linda Cobb, is dropping by with tips on tackling that tarnish. Hello.
Hi, Steph. How are you?
Great. It's great to see you.
Good to see you, too.
But I'm going to warn you because I hate shining silver.
You know, everybody does. And it's a reason where people don't use their silver because they hate to clean it.
I'm one of those people.
See, I want to show you a quick way that you can do it. It's really easy. It's your own little homemade dip. So first thing we're going to do is take a container. We're going to take some aluminum foil.
Okay.
And we're going to line the bottom of the container with that. And we always put it in shiny side up. And that's really important. Then we're going to take our silver.
Looking good and dingy.
And we're going to put it in, and it needs to come in contact with your aluminum foil because that's the catalyst that cleans it.
Okay.
Then we're going to take some boiling water, and we're going to pour it over it.
It's pretty painless so far, I must admit.
Pretty painless. And now, you know, obviously we're using boiling water, so this is not a job to give to the kids.
Right. Be very careful.
Then we're going to take 3 tablespoons of baking soda, which I have here in a bowl. And we're just going to sprinkle it on. Now the catalyst is the soda and the aluminum foil.
Check it out. It's sudsy.
Look at it work. And
Linda, is that going to explode?
you know what? I'm going to put that down here so we don't get it all over. But the interesting thing is that you can smell it as it starts to work. And then you're just going to pull it out and take a look.
You are kidding me.
It's that easy to do.
How long do I keep it in there for?
It should work almost immediately. If it takes a little longer, like something that's really heavily tarnished, then you're going to leave it in longer. But you want to remember this is only for real silver.
Okay.
This doesn't work for stainless steel. And for hollowed-handled knives, anything that's got glue on it, don't use it for that.
Okay.
So it's that simple to do.
Take that little tray piece out. That one's getting
This.
really... Wow.
Look at that.
Wow, that was really...
Yeah, and this one's really starting. This one's really starting to work.
Wow.
It's kind of full of baking soda, but this one's really starting to work and
then do
clean
you
up
rinse
too.
it under water after?
Rinse it well afterwards and buff it with a soft cloth, and you're done.
How often should we do this?
Well, only when it's heavily, heavily soiled. You don't want to do it on a regular basis.
Okay.
And I want to give you a few tips for like do's and don'ts on your silverware. First of all, a big don't. Many people will grab their silverware, they'll take all the knives and they'll put a rubber band around it. Don't do that. Uh-oh, you have that guilty look on your face. If you're doing that, the rubber in contact with the silver will corrode that and actually pit it so that you can never get it cleaned again.
That would explain why I hate cleaning it so much.
Exactly. It's definitely a no-no.
Okay.
Never wrap it in anything that will hold moisture. Moisture causes tarnish. Huh. And this tray, if you take a look at this, where it's all rubbed off, this is somebody who got carried away with something abrasive when they were cleaning it, and will actually take the silver off. Remember, it's a coating on there. If you keep rubbing it with abrasive things, you're going to take the coating off. Huh. Now, great ways to store it. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
If you have, of course, a nice silver chest that's lined, or these flannel cloths that are treated, they're great. If you don't have that, then how about trying some chalk?
Does this work?
It works great. It absorbs actually the moisture. You can put your stuff in a shoebox. You can put it in any kind of container, but put in the chalk to absorb that moisture, and you won't have tarnish.
How do you figure this stuff out?
But you know, that's why I'm the queen of clean. I'm doing constant research.
Comes to you miraculously?
Now I'm going to suit you up. You need to put your rubber gloves on.
Yeah, all right.
Because now what we're going to do is make some silver polishing cloths.
Good gloves.
Exactly. Now silver polishing cloths are not for taking off total tarnish. Therefore, when you pull something out and it doesn't look quite right and you want to shine it up a little bit. So this is what we're going to do. In this container, we've got 10 parts of water, cold water. Then to that, we're going to add 2 parts of ammonia. Now, clear ammonia is best, but if all you have at home is sudsy, then that's fine too. You can use it. Okay, we're going to put that in, and then we're going to use 1 part silver polish. Now, it doesn't matter what brand you use. Any kind that you have is fine. Okay, ooh, smell that ammonia. Let me just get a spoon here, and we're going to put that in. Okay, now we're just going to start and we're going to mix this up. Okay, then we're going to take lint-free cloths, and these are great. You can buy these at home stores.
Can you use a
They're
t-shirt?
wonderful. A t-shirt is great, and we're going to put them in.
Okay, so don't throw your dirty t-shirts away.
Okay,
after they're clean.
Go ahead, push them down in there.
Whew, this is potent.
Yep, you want to saturate them. You always want to wear rubber gloves because you're working with the ammonia. Okay, once you have them saturated really well, you're going to pull them out and you're going to wring them out really nicely.
Oh.
You notice I'm not putting my hands in there.
Okay, so we're going to
Okay, you've wrung them out really well. Then you're going to take them one by one and hang them up to dry. Now, you never want to put them in the dryer because they've got a lot of ammonia in them and they'll leave film in there. You always want to hang them up to dry. You can hang them over a clothesline if you happen to be lucky enough to have one. You can hang them over any kind of a rack. If you're letting them drip onto the floor, put something under them to catch the drips. Once they are totally dry, then we're going to take a coffee can and we're going to store those in that coffee can.
Excellent.
And it will keep them fresh and ready to use. When you're going to use them, you'll take them out, pull out a cloth and polish it, and that's it.